Recently, Prince Karim Al Husseini, popularly known as Aga Khan, passed away. He was also the 49th Imam of Nizari Ismailis, who are a sub-sect of the Shia sect. Prince Karim has been succeeded by his son Prince Rahim as both the Aga Khan and the 50th Imam. Imamate is the most significant institution in all Shia subsects. Shias are the minority sect in Islam as opposed to Sunnis, who are the majority sect. The word Imam means a leader, and it is generally used for the people who lead prayers in a mosque. But this word can also be used for Islamic jurists such as Ayatollah Khamenei was. So he is also called Imam Khamenei. However, the word Imam has special meaning in Shia Islam. According to Shias, Imam is the leader of Muslim community who is divinely appointed like prophets. He represents both temporal and spiritual offices. Shias believe, like Sunnis, in finality of prophethood. However, they also believe that there is perpetual need for divine guidance. The world cannot exist without a hujjat or proof of God, and hujjat can be a prophet or imam. According to Shias, the office of imam passed on from Ali out of his marriage with Fatima, Prophet's daughter, to his descendants. Dispute over to whom imamat passed on gave rise to subsects among Shias. So this is a tree of different Shia imams. Shias are divided into three major subsects: the dwellers, Ismailis, and Zaydis. Ismailis have two more subsects, Nazaris and Bohras. We start with the dwellers, who represent the majority subsect among the Shias. So, as the word dweller shows, they believe in 12 Imam. The first Imam was Ali, and the last Imam's name was Muhammad. According to dwellers, Imam is infallible like Prophet. In fact, according to the dwellers, the 12 Shia Imams are superior even to all prophets except Prophet Muhammad. The 12th Imam, named Muhammad and titled the Mahdi, which means the guided one, went into occultation to escape persecution by Abbasid Caliphate. Mahdi will reappear before the end of times to establish righteousness. So this belief can be compared with the Christian belief in the second coming of the Christ. The institution of Mujtahid and finally Marja was evolved as representative of hidden Imam to guide the Muslims. So presently there are two Marjas. One is Mr. Ali Sistani based in Iraq, and second is Mr. Ali Khamenei, who is based in Iran and is also Iran's supreme leader. Now we come to the second subsect, that is the Zaydiya. They owe allegiance to Zayd instead of his brother Muhammad Baqir, to whom all other Shia sects owe allegiance. Zayd and Muhammad Baqir were both sons of the fourth Imam, Ali bin Hussein bin Ali. Zaydi are called fivers because for them Zayd bin Ali and not Baqir bin Ali is the fifth Imam. According to Zaydiya, Imam receives leadership through learning, not through divine designation. And this is the major point of departure between the dwellers and Zaydiya. Zaydi Imams also do not necessarily remain Imams for life. Zaydis became dominant in Yemen early in 10th century, and thereafter Zaydi Imams were spiritual rulers of that area. From departure of Turks in 1917 until 1962, Zaydi Imams were also temporal rulers of Yemen. So here you can see a photograph of Al-Hadi al-Haq Yahya, who was the last Zaydi Imam. Now we come to the third subsect, Ismailiya. In 765, Jafar bin Muhammad, the sixth Shia Imam, passed away. He was followed by his son Musa Kazim as the seventh Imam. However, a faction believed that Jafar's eldest son Ismail, who predeceased his father, was the rightful Imam and had gone into occultation to avoid persecution. Ismail, they believe, will one day reveal himself. Another faction believed that Imamate passed down to Ismail's son Muhammad, who also went into hiding and would reappear as the Mahdi. So now it's clear that for both the dwellers and the Ismailis, there is the notion of Mahdi who will reappear before the ends of time. However, they assign it to different persons. In 1969, the descendants of Muhammad set up Fatimid dynasty in Cairo. After the death of Fatimid Empire, Imam Mustansir in 1094, Ismailis split into two groups over the question of leadership. One group accepted the claim of Mustansir's eldest son Nizar and are called Nizari Ismailis or simply Nizaris. Nizaris were known in the West as assassins. They occupied and held several strategic castles in Syria and Iran from the end of 11th to the middle of 13th century, and their state was finally restored by Mongols in 1256, making them disperse. However, the hereditary Nizari Imamate continued. And finally, they saw the rise of Aga Khan. The first Aga Khan was Hassan Ali Shah. He was also the 46th Nizari Imam, and he was given the title of Aga Khan, which means chief commander rather than Iranian king. However, in 1838, Hassan Ali Shah or Aga Khan I staged an abortive revolt against the king. Defeated, he eventually settled in Bombay, now Mumbai, and died in 1881. He was followed by his descendants as Imam and Aga Khan. So the current and recently appointed Nizari Ismaili Imam is the 5th Aga Khan and the 50th Imam. According to Nizaris, the Quran has both exoteric or external and esoteric or inner meaning. The Prophet revealed external meaning, while Imam's task is to reveal inner meaning to the people. They also make a distinction between the entrusted Imam and the permanent Imam. Entrusted Imam is an Imam in the full sense, except that the lineage of the Imamate must continue through the permanent Imam. They also make a distinction between the hidden Imam and the present Imam. Muhammad bin Ismail is the hidden Imam who will reappear as Mahdi, while the current Nizari Imams, the Aga Khans, are the present Imams. So now we can summarize the Shia doctrine of Imamate. Imams are descendants of Ali and Fatima. They are divinely appointed and have absolute claim to leadership. Imam may also exercise his authority in occultation, and he will reappear before end of times, and Imamate remains a hereditary institution. However, for Sunnis, there is no need of Imam after last prophet, and Muslims are free to choose their leaders, and they also believe that no particular family, even the children of Muhammad, has inherent claim to leadership. For them, Imamate is an un-Islamic or extra-Islamic institution. Some Sunnis, the extremist one, term Imamate a Jewish conspiracy against Islam and brand Shia as heretics. Regarding the question of Mahdi, some believe that the notion of Mahdi is just a fiction, while some other believe that Mahdi will come, but he is not yet born. I trust you like this video. If that is the case, please subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. Thanks for your time.